Yeah, hi there. And these comments, I'm just going to use your initials for privacy purposes. LW, I just read your independent writing practice test number 34, and I'm going to take a look at what you said. So I think overall you had a very strongly written essay with some language use areas. So the custom, you have to describe a custom in your country, and then you have to spend time considering the topic. And with yours, you chose filial piety, and you explained that it's a duty, it's a virtue, and it benefits society. And you talked about those things in paragraphs 2, 3, and 4. You also had a lot of good detail to help support your ideas. So I think the organization and your development is strong. My recommendation is this. If you start off in your second paragraph with first of all, then you're probably going to have to do second of all and then third of all in paragraphs 3 and 4. Right? Once you use a transition like that in the beginning of your paragraph, it kind of forces the rest of the body paragraphs to follow that same organization. So my other suggestion with organization is this. Okay, so you say in the beginning that filial piety is a duty, it's a virtue, and it benefits society, right? So in the second paragraph, you should probably talk about how it's a duty first, because that follows the first point in your thesis. Then we get to the next paragraph, then you talk about how it's a good virtue. And then the last paragraph, exactly like you did, you talk about how it benefits society. So when you create your thesis and you have points A, B, and C, it's generally a good idea to follow that same order in your body paragraphs 2, 3, and 4. So that's another suggestion there. So other than that, I think you're strong on your organization and your detail. You're also using some fairly complicated grammar, but you're not always using the right grammar. So let me give you an example. In your second paragraph, the final sentence, you say, he was filial piety. I would probably use the word, more of an active verb, say he demonstrated filial piety there, instead of the be verb. Your next paragraph, I think that one's actually maybe the final sentence in your third paragraph where you say, as their children, you say this is our duty that we should try. You could say, as their children, we should try our best to spend more time in accompanying them. And you say, and don't let them, say, and not let them feel lonely. I think is probably a better way to express that idea. The next paragraph, let's say, so this is more of just a minor misspelling thing. You say, for instance, when it is necessary to stand out to defend our families and even the nation, you want to say here, from danger, not for danger. Say we won't hesitate to do so. You don't need a comma there. Just say because we know how important are, not out, our families and our country. I'm going to say are to us because you're using families and country both, so you need a plural verb there. So you have some minor language use issues, some minor things, but overall I think you're doing a pretty good job. And you had some minor organizational things that I pointed out. Now, taking a look at the IBT rubrics for this particular practice test, I think you're in pretty good shape here. You're definitely in the 3 range because your development is very strong. The question is, I'm going to probably put you at 3.50 out of 4 or 22 points out of 30 on this particular practice test. So you have some minor problems, some word choice problems I pointed out. You can probably organize things a little bit better. Now, for the purposes of our class, this is going to put you can take a look at the syllabus, which will explain to you your grading. But if you go to page 4, a 3.5 out of 4 is going to put you 82% on this assignment. All right?